Hi everyone, thanks for joining in today for this exciting webinar on transforming your customer experience with AI. I'm Regan Rodrigues, your host, and I'm thrilled to be here with Mr. Tauhid, a true expert in AI chat solutions with over 22 years of experience. We've got an insightful session lined up, so let's dive in. Welcome to the webinar, Mr. Tauhid.
Thank you.
So let's quickly take a look at today's agenda. So we'll start by exploring the differences between AI, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI, and how they are impacting customer support and sales. Next, we'll address the top concerns that today's businesses face in these areas. We'll dive deep into practical applications of AI in business, highlighting real-world use cases. And after that, we'll guide you on how to choose the right AI solution by discussing various tools. Then we'll take a deeper look into a powerful AI product called Iana, who's sponsoring today's webinar as well. Finally, we'll open the floor to the Q&A session. So please feel free to ask your questions in the Q&A section below, and we'll answer them at the end of the presentation. Mr. Tauhid will now take us through the various challenges in customer support and sales and the practical applications of AI that can be used to tackle these challenges. Mr. Tauhid, over to you.
Thanks, Regan. And thanks everyone for joining this webinar session. I'm really excited having the opportunity to become the guest lecturer on these topics, which is how to future-proof your customer support and sales through AI. Okay, so already we have looked into the agenda. Now let's look into the details. Okay, before I start the session, I would request you to have a very close look at these images. We have 6 of them here. So these are the first 2. Let's look at the others. These are the second bunch. Have a closer look, and these are the third bunch. So these images, some of them are made with AI. So can we guess which are the ones? Let me try to answer. We may guess that, okay, the one, each pair actually have, one of them has simple background and one of them has some additional background, additional details and everything. And we may think of that the simpler background is maybe the one generated with AI. Okay. But actually the fact is all 6 images are done through generative AI, and it uses the technologies like machine learning and deep learning. Okay. So all of them are made with generative AI programs. And we may think of that, okay, all of them may be, no, just go back a bit. All of them are generated through the, maybe the ChatGPT, the OpenAI model. Actually, these 6 images are made with 3 different generative AI solutions. The other 2 are DALL-E, and the last one is GAN. Okay. So other than ChatGPT, which is definitely the most powerful and the most popular, there are other engines available as well, which are quite powerful. Okay. So I have already used a few buzzwords like AI, machine learning, deep learning, and generative AI. So before we go into details of the presentation, let's have a look at what actually these things are. So AI is the overarching field, actually, the area of engineering, which actually helps programs to perform tasks, something like that require human intelligence before. So it has its own intelligence and it can respond like a human. So machine learning is a subset of AI that actually enables machines to learn more from the data and make predictions and decisions. Okay, so it looks into your data and make a decision. Deep learning is the particular subset of ML, which use a particular module called neural network, and it looks at complex data patterns and try to give you the answers. So generative AI, last but not least, which is a subset of AI, it actually uses both machine learning and deep learning to generate responses, and the responses can be text, image, and videos. Okay. Now that we actually know about these buzzwords, and definitely some of you have better understanding of this, let's now look at the real problems that we are trying to discuss here in customer support and sales. So the top concern of customer supports are definitely language barrier. These are some of the major ones. 24/7 support is another thing. Agent churn is another thing. Definitely the human agent churn. Slow response time, emotional constraint both from the customers and from the agents. Scalability is another issue. Something like Gitix around the corner, and definitely some of the business scalable system. Some of the customers are looking for self-service options as well. So lack of it can make the customer frustrated, whether you can offer this. And human inefficiencies, mistakes, and those things are another top concern. So now I have mentioned about few of the major customer support concern. Let's look a deeper into those, that what are causing those problems and how it is affecting the business. So if I look a bit deeper into the slow response time, I can see there are a few things that is causing this. Definitely high volume of inquiries that I have mentioned. Agent need to be multitasking. They need to attend multiple customers at a time in many cases, and they need to write down, look into the knowledge base for their answers and everything. So this is making their response slow as well. Limited support resources or number of agents that is available on a particular time, that is also issue. Complex customer core issues are also affecting the slow response. Sometimes the agent need to look into the knowledge base and everything to give a customer their answer. So the customer has to wait. And lack of proper training, definitely it's can hamper the slow response time as well. So how it is affecting the business are actually in various ways. So definitely it will create some customer frustration due to slow response time. They can leave out the conversation. It will happen that some of the opportunities got missed and your competitor will grab those. Definitely there will be brand reputation damage as well. Low agent efficiency and agent churn are the other issues. Now let's look at a bit more about another issue, something like human inefficiencies and what is causing them and what are the results. So training disparities, this is one of the reasons agent can get fatigued when they're stressed and everything. Informational overload. Just give me a moment. Just give me a moment. So information overload, skill gaps, and lack of proper training are the other causes of human efficiencies. And this is affecting the business in many ways. Yes. So definitely when due to human inefficiencies, response error are happening, inconsistent service quality, that is also there. It is damaging your brand reputation, lower customer satisfaction, resulting in lower customer satisfaction and missed opportunities as well. So these are, we looked a bit deeper into the customer support issues. Now let's look at the top sales issues. Definitely, whoever is sales, they will say that these are some of the top concern of theirs, that lead qualification and scoring is one of the issues. Data overload, after a particular event, it can happen. For example, after Gitix, it can happen that your sales team is overloaded with getting to response lot of customer queries, very short period, within a very short period, something like 24 hours. Sales focus inaccuracies, inconsistency in follow-up, which is one of the major reasons as well. Slow response time, since manual data entries are few other concerns. So I want to look into just one of the problem in details, that what is causing it in sales support and what is the effect. So inconsistent follow-up, definitely it's up there at the top on one of the sales concerns. So lack of time, due to lack of time, you have a demo and you cannot follow up. Poor prioritization can be the issue, manual tracking and everything, forgetting to follow ups. This happens, and you are not able to use the base CRM tools and everything properly. That can also affect. Okay. And definitely, you will have missed lot of opportunities. You will have lower lead conversation, lower lead efficiencies, inadequate self forecasting, customer frustration. All of these things will happen when these things happen. So now that we have looked into the top concern, now look at some of the practical applications in business where AI is used. So these are some of the top chatbot solutions that is there. There is chatbot, there is Iana. We all know about what's an open API or chat GPT. There is Google Cloud, AWS Cloud, Azure Cloud, Hugging Face. Those are the top solutions. So as we can see, all the top chatbot solutions are now using the AI and definitely the generative AI. Yeah. So in terms of help desk, the other customer support tools that is generally used, we can see all the top solutions, something like HubSpot, Zoho Desk, Freshdesk, Zendesk, Glassix, Help Scout, all of them are using AI. Last but not least, we want to look into the CRM systems, how AI is used in CRM systems and what are the examples of those. So as we can see, these are the top CRM solutions that is available. Something like Salesforce is there, Sugar CRM, HubSpot is there, SAP CRM is there, Oracle, Microsoft Dynamics, Pipedrive is there. All of them are using the AI in some way or the other. Okay, all the top tools are AI enabled at the moment. So what are the benefits if we use the advanced AI-enabled tools? So you need to notice here that I have mentioned that advanced AI. Nowadays, all of the tools are some sort of AI-enabled, but some of the tools definitely have some advanced features, and it will give you those benefits that you are looking for. In terms of customer support, that the problems and other things will be covered very well if you are using an advanced AI tool. So for example, if you are looking for 24/7 support, instant responses, which is just the opposite of the late responses or slow responses, consistent service quality, efficient ticket management, proactive support, also the multilingual thing that, okay, your agent may not able to understand all the language. That is not possible. But with AI, for example, many AIs actually currently can respond in more than 100 languages. And definitely, if you are using AI, highly advanced AI-enabled tool, it will make the workload reduce from your human agents. And definitely, when the human agents are operating, the AI co-pilot, which is a concept that it's running in the background and helping your human agent to answer to your customers, it will help to for faster resolution and faster response as well. Now let's then look at the sales part. If you use the advanced AI, what will result? Definitely, the advanced AI can help you for automated lead qualification, which is currently manually done in many tools. It can personalize your sales outreach as well, which is sometimes very hard for human to memorize all those data and everything. For example, a particular customer is looking into a particular feature. A particular customer is looking for a particular budget and particular packages. So it's hard to remember by human agents, but definitely if AI is assisting you, it can remember all those that is mentioned by the customers. Definitely you have data-driven insights, all the insights are present to the agents. You have much better analytics and everything. Automated follows up are there. For example, it can automate your definitely email follow-ups and those. And it can remind you that you need to make a phone call and those things as well. So it's there when you are logging in. So sales workflow automation, customer higher consumers, engagement, and scalable sales support are a few of those benefits that you will get if you have the AI-enabled tools for sales. So as we can see, if we are using these tools, almost most of our concerns are actually answered by AI. So now that we have discussed what is AI, okay, what are the tools that is using AI, how it will benefit you, we may be considering that, okay, I am already having a tool that has some sort of AI, but I want to upgrade to a better version where the advanced AI availability is there. I want to consider a better curve and I want to have better business than my competitors. Then you need to consider few things actually. So these are the highlighted things. First of all, you need to consider about the integration. If you are already using some sort of tools, better the solution will be seamlessly integrated with your existing solution. Okay. Scalability is another thing, so whether it can handle queries much faster whenever there is high number of incoming queries is there. We look into the analytics. These are also a fact that you should look into. AI capabilities, not all the AI products are same, and I will show you an example as well. So what are the AI capabilities it have, the tool has, and whether or not this actually match with your goals? Definitely, you need to look into some features as well that maybe currently you are using some sort of capabilities. Let's assume that you are only supporting through text at the moment, but in future you want to do it through audio or video as well, maybe screen sharing as well. If that is your plan, choose a product that already supports those, or at least have those on their pipeline. Okay. Total cost of ownership is definitely the very important thing. You definitely have a certain budget for this project, whether it matches. So there will be two kind of cost that is there. One is definitely the one-time setup cost and everything, and down the line you have a variable cost per month cost, those things. So whether those costs are matching with your budget, definitely you need to consider those. Last but not least, I will emphasize on goal orientation. Definitely, this is something you should give a strong priority because not every AI has that. So if you are choosing a tool which is having goal orientation kind of thing, that for example, in your customer support, you have certain KPI, in your sales, you have certain KPIs as well. So if this tool can support your those goals, for example, it tool can automatically enter the data in your CRM, it can generate a ticket system, whether it can generate a calendar booking for you, or whether it can move your customer from one step to the next step, closer to your sales conversion, you need to look into those. So let's assume you have already decided, you have considered the facts and you want to implement. Then you may face some issues, which I want to highlight here. Definitely, AI is an advanced tool and there is high time and variable cost. This varies from solution to solution. So definitely you need to consider that what is the one-time cost you want to you have in your budget and what is the variable you can spend for a month or for a year. Okay. Solution to solution, there is actually different ways of implementation. Some of the providers actually will give you the solution and become your implementation partner as well. But some of the solution, the implementation partner is different than the solution partner. For example, for IBM Watson, they use a different implementation partner. And for example, for solutions like, let's say that EANA, it's a solution provider. It's your implementation partner as well. Another thing is whether completeness of the solution, whether you need multiple solutions to have your customer sales and support. For example, you will definitely need a chatbot solution. You will definitely need a help desk. You definitely need a CRM to give the best to your customers, right? Whether all the solutions is provided in a single platform or you have to choose a different platform. Let's say for help desk, you need to consider that and you may face that. Some of the feature limitations could be there that you are looking for a particular feature like video, it may not be available. The most important two things are post-go live handholding. This is a really advanced tools. Okay. So when you are actually, let's assume that you have implemented the solution, but definitely you want to improve its capability as well. You want, let's assume that 95% of your customers need to be handled by the bot. So what you need is to that month to month, when you need to optimize it so it can become better and better. And in order to have those reviews together, in order to improve the knowledge base and everything, where there your partner will help you. Okay, this you should consider. And last but not least, whether it will meet your ROI. There are definitely the bot tools which can meet your ROI just within 1 year, as per my experience. Okay. So this is the final slide that I want to discuss with you. That let's look at, there are different kinds of bots actually. Some are not that smart, some are quite smart. So let's have a look at the experience that you may face when you are using a chatbot or your customer may face when they're using a chatbot. Okay. So this is a simple example and this tool is quite simple. So as you can see, if we look a bit closer, that I have asked a question to the bot and it is simply saying that, okay, I can answer you. My knowledge is limited, that kind of thing. So this happens for normally a less priced tools, where actually you are training the bot and everything, not your implementation partner. So In many cases, the bot will answer like this, that I don't know. So it will expect you to the customer to query in a particular manner. Otherwise, it will not able to answer. Okay. Let's look at a bit more advanced example. So, for example, you are looking for a goal orientation kind of thing, which is really important for meeting your ROI, right? So, I ask this: do you have goal orientation kind of answer? So, if you have a goal orientation, let me give you an example that you asked that whether you can develop a mobile application for me, and the customer is definitely, for example, who has implemented the solution, is a solution provider of mobile application. It not only answered that, okay, these are the technologies and everything. For example, it will also answer that this will be the timeline, what is your budget and those things. So there are bots which will only provide particular information to you, not only ask you questions. So definitely, in order to move to the goal that, okay, I want to know the customer budget, I want to know the customer timeline, I want to know which platform, actually Android or iOS or the mixed platform, hybrid platform he is looking for. So the bot need to make some queries as well to the customers. So here we can see it is partially supporting, but definitely this is an advanced bot example, but it's not have the goal orientation thing. Okay, I want to move to the last example. So here actually we were talking about website, and all of a sudden that, okay, it was I give a particular question. We were talking about mobile apps here actually, and I want to ask that, okay, whether the website would have AI capabilities. And you look at this, that, okay, this is an open-ended bot and it can answer anything actually. And if it can't answer, it will try to book a session that, okay, I have captured your things and I will get back with the answer, but may I have a session with you as well? So we are seeing these three kinds of bot, and definitely these three kinds of bots are used, have uses. So based on your requirement and everything, definitely you have to choose the particular bot that based on these capabilities. But I will definitely suggest you, if possible, to move with the third one, because although it may be a bit expensive at the start, it will definitely give you the fastest ROI. So I think I have covered my presentation. I think Mr. Regan will now show you a particular bot example, which is Iana, which is also the sponsor of this session.
Thank you so much, Mr. Tauhid, for your deep insights into the challenges that businesses are facing in customer support and sales today. You've perfectly highlighted how AI can tackle these problems, from overcoming inefficiencies to enhancing the customer satisfaction with advanced AI automation. Now let's dive into Iana, a solution we are incredibly proud of. Iana is one of the most powerful AI-driven systems in the market today. We are proud to say that it's designed to transform your customer support and sales operations seamlessly. This is where all of the things that we've discussed come together. So this is the workflow of Iana. So as you can see, it can integrate with multiple platforms like WordPress, Shopify, Magento, and it can be deployed on various communication channels like your website, your mobile app, your WhatsApp, or your Messenger, Instagram Messenger. So with Iana, you can communicate with your customers through a variety of channels, whether it's text messaging, audio calls, video calls, or even screen sharing. So this ensures that your business can engage with customers on their preferred medium, delivering a smooth and personalized experience across all platforms. So at the heart of Iana is the AI agent, which works alongside human agents to streamline your customer interactions. So the AI agent, it handles tasks like contact management, support and ticketing, while also escalating complex issues to human agents whenever needed. So it pulls the knowledge from an integrated knowledge hub, and it supports the decision making and assistance as well for your human agents through its AI advisor. So Iana also helps manage appointments and deals, so ensuring both sales and support agents can focus on high value interactions. So this whole system is being monitored by a wise mind, which helps the leaders in the companies to make informed, data-driven decisions in real time, allowing for continuous optimization of both customer support and the sales processes. So with IANA, your business can offer a truly omni-channel experience, reducing the need for multiple tools while enhancing the customer satisfaction. So this AI-powered solution simplifies the entire customer journey from start to finish, whether it's answering queries, setting up appointments, or closing deals. So now let's look a bit closer at the key features of IANA. So here you can see the AI agent. That's the core of IANA. It automates the customer interactions from answering queries and guiding the customers through processes like purchasing or booking appointments. Then we have the human agent for complex cases wherein maybe the customers are asking for the human agent. So it can then route it to the human agent who can step in and manage the customer interactions wherever needed. Then there is a AI advisor. This offers intelligent recommendations based on customer behavior and data to the human agents. So the human agents can make informed decisions. So it can help the human agents change the tonality of their response. It can translate the messages from any language to their preferred language. Then we have the help desk and ticketing. So this is the section which like manages the customer inquiries and support tickets. So it routes them to the right teams as per the priority and relevance of the issue. Then there is also deal management. So IANA tracks and manages all the deals from the point the customer first interacts with your business, from initiation to the closure till the customer makes the purchase. So this ensures that no opportunities are missed and the follow-ups are done in a timely manner as well. So it's a complete CRM inside this one platform. There is also appointment scheduling, so you can link your calendars to this. So IANA can directly, when the customer is asking for an appointment, so maybe they want to have a demo of your product or they want to do a purchase, but they want to speak to someone. So it can manage all your appointments, it can manage your calendars, your availability, all of this in one platform. We also have audio and video call support. So for more personal interactions, IANA enables your human agents to have the audio and video calls with your customers. So this allows the agents to seamlessly shift from text to live conversations with your customers, whether through audio or video. And also the fun part is you can get the transcripts of the whole conversation at the end. If it is text or if it is audio or if it is video, you can get the whole transcript of the conversation. You can get a whole summary of the conversation as well. So you can, and there is also the wise mind. So the wise mind is the one which monitors the overall system. It ensures that IANA provides like the optimal performance and real-time analytics so that the leaders can make informed decisions about their customer support and sales processes. So they can make data-driven strategies in this. Now, moving on, this is how IANA would integrate into your various communication platforms. So this is how it would look on your website and on your different mobile application or maybe your WhatsApp channels. So it offers a seamless customer support across all the channels. So as you can see, it can do the interactions through Messenger, WhatsApp, and you can change the branding however your brand is. So this allows for like quick resolution and ensures the customers get the support they need whenever and wherever they need it. Then let's walk through the different interfaces. So here we can see the agent chat window. Over here, you can see on the left-hand side panel all the chats which are available and the active chats and the past conversations as well. This gives you like a unified view of all your incoming chats, and in the middle you can see the live interaction with the customer. So you can see the open tickets, the live chats, everything in one screen. And on the right hand side, you can see the information about that client, the location or the name, details. And also it has the AI advisor on the right. So the AI advisor can help you make, the human agent with all the knowledge base inside inside your, whatever your company knowledge base is. So the AI advisor will pull the data from there and it will help your human agents make this process a whole lot smoother. So you, with the AI advisor, you can also translate, you can summarize, you can change the tonality, and the AI advisor over time it learns from your users So it learns from the human agents and tries and makes the responses something very similar to what your human agents are offering. So moving on, you can see the audio and video calling over here. So this is the audio and video calling screen. And then this is how it looks in the knowledge hub. Here you can upload all the knowledge about your company, like documentation. So you can upload your Google Drive, or you can give it URLs. So it will have the whole knowledge hub in one place. And here down you can see all the dashboards. So these provide real-time analytics, tracking, and everything from agent performance to customer satisfaction and ticket resolution. So managers can use these dashboards to monitor the KPIs, identify the trends, make data-driven decisions. So this is how it looks. And with this, I think we come to the end. So if you are ready to implement IANA and start transforming your business, or you'd like to learn more about how it works, you can easily book a tailored demo for your brand or for your business, and we'll walk you through the whole solution and show you how it can be customized to meet your unique business needs. So we'd love to hear from you. So if you have any questions or you would like to dive deeper into any aspect we've discussed today, feel free to ask. Tauhid and I are here to help. So let's open the floor to your questions. I think we have a question here from Shams. So what are the channels where you can implement your chatbot? So Shams, we can implement this on most of the platforms out there. So we can implement it on WhatsApp. We can put it on your Instagram Messenger, your Facebook Messenger. Most of the integrations are covered in this.
Okay, let me take the second question on the implementation timeline. Actually, it depends on few things. First of all, definitely, it depends on your requirements and everything, whether you need to integrate any third-party solutions there, that will impact the timeline. But let's assume that you have chosen a solution where it has something like this, has a chatbot, it has the CRM, you don't need to integrate anything. Then normally it is based on your timeline that, okay, how quickly you can create the knowledge base and hand it over. So I think the integration of other processes is easy with website, with your social media channels. Ready integrations are available. It does not take much time. So you can think of a timeline that, okay, you will implement and you will test. I think you can look for a timeline, something like 2 weeks. If you have a good implementer, yeah, it can be done within 2 weeks. Yes.
Someone has asked, what is the engine used for IANA? So for IANA, we are using the OpenAI engines. So the whole system is based on a 6-engine architecture. So for each kind of use case, there is one OpenAI engine. So for tonality, there is one. For translation, there is a separate one. So you get the most accurate responses and accurate kind of use cases for each of your issues. So do you need to install anything for voice or video? No, you don't have to install anything. If it's a web-based system, so that you don't have to install anything. It's all there directly.
I think it's the WebRTC technology that is in use, so you don't need to install anything. It will be there with your website. Okay, you just use it. You just allow voice and video in your browser, and you will have the voice and video experience from the customer side.
Okay, there's a question from Reza. What is the costing like for such a platform? So Reza, you can head on over to our website. The pricing is all mentioned there. So I'll just give you a brief of how the pricing works. So it's very similar to how AWS services work. So it is a pay-as-you-go model. So whatever the usage is there, you pay as per whatever the usage you are doing. So suppose you are your customer, there are around 5,000 chats, so you'll pay for those 5,000 chats. If you are doing like 10 video calls, you'll pay for those 10 video calls. So it's a pay as you go pricing, but there are different tiers. So if you do a commitment model, so if you are paying like suppose $99 per month, something like that, you'll get better rates on that. Sorry.
Regan, I have additional question on that. Do you have one-time installation cost for IANA?
Yep. So there is a one-time installation cost that is around $750. So that is the only one-time installation cost. In this, one pipeline is covered. So for one business, you can do all the integrations with that.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions?
I think there is two more. One is about customized demo. I think you need to answer that.
Which one?
So I think this is from Enormous Inventory that okay, would you provide customers demo for IANA?
Yeah. So yeah, we can provide you a demo. You can just send us a book a demo directly from our website, so we can have the demo scheduled as per your availability. Yeah.
Okay, so let me take that. There is another question. Can the AI engine be integrated with any databases? Okay, the AI engine can be fed with any data as long you are sending it properly in the proper manner. So all the databases has connectivity, right? All the data can be read, so it can be integrated actually practically and theoretically with any databases. It can be MySQL, it can be MS SQL, it can be Oracle, anything. So those data, and for example, that you are giving a detailed support to a customer that, okay, what is about this and that. For example, this has practical implication, application for financial institutes. So for example, I want to know my balance. I want to know the last 5 transactions, or I want to know my loan status and everything. I want to know my loan schedule. So anything that a normal program can answers, AI can answers as well. It has the similar level of access. Okay, if you are giving that access to the AI program, yes.
Is it possible to totally replace humans through AI for customer support? Unfortunately, no. At this moment, I wouldn't say completely, but you'll need at least one or two people in your customer support who can monitor what is going on.
Okay,
And we
okay,
are not trying to replace humans here, but yeah, definitely you'll need one or two.
yeah. For customer facing, actually, customer facing part, definitely AI will take. AI will be the first interface. It will try to answer 90% of your queries. But for some instances, and for some security reasons and other things, human presence is required. For example, if your customer asks, I want to talk with a human, okay, so then the bot cannot be the human, right? And in some cases, for security verifications and other things, the law requires a human to be there. So it's not currently at the moment fully replaceable, but definitely 90% we can say that AI can answer and replace human for definitely customer support.
Yeah. There's another question. Can AI engine be integrated with any database? I think you've already answered this. Yes.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, and if you are speaking about the hosting, in this case, then we can host it on your server as well, or we can host it on our own cloud servers as well. So it's up to your preference on this one.
I think Mr. Reza asked on a training model how long normally it takes to train the AI engine. Mr. Reza, there is very good news for you. Actually, if you have the knowledge base ready, for example, uh, for some of the engines, it just takes, I think, few minutes. So
Yeah.
you can train it, you can update it within few minutes. Actually, I think most of the providers, advanced providers, actually will not tell you that, okay, normally it's the knowledge base. If it is not ready, then the vendor will take some time that, okay, it need to be made ready. There is some mistakes there. There is need to be some corrections. So it's the knowledge base that actually takes time. It may take in some cases 1 week or even more. But if the knowledge base is perfectly okay, AI engine can be trained instantly. Okay.
There is another question. What is goal orientation? I think this is for you, Mr. Tauhid, if you can just elaborate.
Okay, I think, yeah, I have highlighted that. Thanks for the question, Jyoti. So this is something that, okay, let me give you an example of the e-commerce solution, and let's say fashion industry. You are into a fashion industry, and you said I need a particular dress in red. Okay. So first of all, it will not only show you the red images and everything that, okay, it will can also ask you whether you can have a particular budget. So for example, a goal-oriented AI bot will ask you, Madam, do you have a particular budget for that? So if you tell that, okay, I have a budget of $200, it will try to show you the products. If it is really intelligent, it will try to show you a product that is a bit above 200 and a little less than 200. So for example, it's 220, and definitely this is some of the goal orientation. Then you may train the bot that you need to maximize the revenue. So if I just say 200, don't give me a product that is just below 200, right? If I really like a dress, I can spend 10% more budget, so $20 more. Okay. And for example, if the when a bot is really trained up to that level, it can say that you have this, but you want a matching outfit for your kids as well. So that kind of goal orientation, you are saying that, okay, I need to train the bot for maximizing my revenue. So it is not only showing you products, it is also trying to make the sale. That kind of goal orientation, actually, we are talking. And yeah, advanced bot, definitely you can do that. It can be a super sales agent. Okay. And in some cases, we have seen that out of 5 conversation in e-commerce, it is possible to make 20% sales or even more. I think very close to 30%. If you really are training the bot really well. Okay. So that is goal orientation for you. I think last question is for you. What is the average customer resolution rate of IANA AI agents?
Yes,
This is for you.
yeah. So Shams, till now, whoever we have worked with only a few companies till now, around 15 or so. And the current statistics, they are showing that it's around 70%. So that is the current resolution rate what we are having. So we are not counting whenever it is transferring to a human. So in most cases, it is transferring to a human. So that is counted in the other 30%. And whenever the people are dropping off from the chatbot, we are not counting that also as a resolution. Like most of the companies, they are considering that also as a resolution. We are not considering that also as a resolution. So we have around 70% resolution rate as of now.
Okay, okay. And as the industry average or industry expectation, you can expect, Shams, that I want to target 80% or above. And I think that is really achievable with some of the good solutions. But you need to, a few things you need to have. You need to have some customer conversations. The more you have, the more better. The bot will be trained that way. And again, the nature of your knowledge base and everything. So for example, if your customer ask these questions and you really have understanding and you have prepared the knowledge base, then you can definitely 80% is a very.
Yep. And there is a question. What are the key challenges in scaling AI systems across diverse hardware architectures? And how do you foresee advancements in AI hardware influencing the design of future AI models? I think this is for you to answer, Mr. Toy. Mr. Toy, are you there?
Reasonable target, and as I said, 90% is the dream. Am I audible?
No, we lost you there in the middle, Mr. Toy. There was
Yeah.
a question for you. There was a question for you. What are the key challenges in scaling AI systems across diverse hardware architectures? And how do you foresee advancements in AI hardware influencing the design of AI models? Quite a lengthy question, but I'll
Okay,
leave it to
let
you.
me answer that. The things that is in consideration at the moment, for example, so we are talking about customer support and sales, right? Very generic functions done by the business. Okay, until or unless this that your system is really huge, something like, let's assume the Amazon, uh, then actually there is the things are very much optimized at the moment. If a solution use third-party API, which is the case, let's assume for IANA, that all your data processing is done by the chat GPT engine, then actually you can implement in a simple hardware. Okay, the hardware actually sizing is not that much, and always there is option that you can go with your provider's hardware. But definitely, if it's a very gigantic system that we need to, you need to check. We need to check thoroughly that what sort of hardware and capabilities is required. But it's not specialized hardware. It will be the thing that, okay, your hardware cost month to month may be a bit higher if you're going for the on-premise or your own cloud kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think I have missed a question at the top from Reza. The AI model, how can AI model replace a CRM? Actually, we are not talking about AI model replacing a CRM. Your CRM system is there. AI is just your super sales agent. Okay. It is giving you the analytics. It is making the sales leads prioritizing. It is working in the background, assisting the salesperson. It is not actually replacing the salesperson role. So for example, in certain industries, actually, it can only provide information. Something like, let's assume that you are in the real estate industry. Okay, and definitely it can show you you want a particular sort of private or public property. It can show you those property. It can give you the features and everything, but the legal requirement is obviously you are right here. For example, an AI cannot make a sale, I guess. There is some sort of human signature and everything is definitely required. Human salesperson is required. But maybe in some business cases it can. It can business cases it can. For example, I believe for e-commerce products, certain sort of e-commerce products, lots of e-commerce products, the AI can sell. So it can replace the sales agent on a particular scenario, but definitely not on all scenarios. And definitely we're not talking about replacing the salesperson here. We are just trying to cover up those human limitations actually through AI.
And
Okay.
just to add to that regarding CRMs only. So for IANA specifically, you can integrate it to your existing CRM. So that we have the APIs, you can directly integrate it with it, or you can use IANA's inbuilt CRM as well for your CRM needs. So you don't have to pay anything extra because you already have the solution. And also you get the ticketing software as well, so it's kind of a all-in-one solution. So you are getting the chat functionality, AI chat functionality with your customers, you're getting the ticketing solution, you're getting the CRM solution as well, you're getting audio video calling, as well as you're getting the appointment bookings. So all of this is being done by the AI as well, so all of this is like a one shot package for you.
Yes, as an expert, I would also suggest you the same, that if you are, if you are already using an existing solution, then I understand definitely it's hard to replace. You need to look for integration. But if you are trying to introduce a new solution, or if you are trying to think that, okay, my current solution has some limitation, let's introduce a new solution. I would strongly suggest to look for those solutions which actually have these three tools together. So then the implementation time will be much lesser. That's the good thing. You don't have to worry about the integrations and everything. Sometimes it takes a lot of time, and sometimes there is some hiccups and those things. Okay.
Mhm.
So you look for the better tool, because this is something AI is here to stay actually. All the many companies and businesses are almost forced. If they want to maintain the standard, definitely they need to use AI. And the more they use the AI, the capabilities and everything, the better their customer support and sales would be. So
Yeah.
to stay ahead of the curve, to do better and everything, you have to do this.
There
Okay.
is a
So
question about security here. Is my data safe with AI? Like there can be order details, customer personal number, email transactions details, etc. So honestly speaking, this is an enterprise grade solution. So all your data is encrypted. Even the company doesn't know what data is coming and going. Only you have access. Actually, even you don't have access to that data. It's only there in the customer's device. So we are using technologies that are using high grade encryption, and it's only encrypted on the device of the customer. So these details they cannot be leaked. So definitely the security wise, it's we've got you covered on that. And there's also a question, a few years back it was metaverse and now it's AI. Do you think this will fade out like metaverse did? So Mr. Tauhid, this one's for you.
Okay, metaverse is a particular example. I think the adoption rate and other things, there is always a big question on that. But I have already shown you the examples, right? In terms of CRM, in terms of help desk, in terms of chatbot and everything. The adoption rate is actually saying that this is here to stay. And everyone is saying that this is here to stay. No, I think no expert has said that AI will not be there. Your investment will get wasted and those things. Absolutely. No expert is saying that. The experts are saying that you have to use it properly. So I think this is an investment that definitely you should consider. This is not like metaverse. I can guarantee you that. I think all the top companies will guarantee you that, and you can see the investment actually. Metaverse, I think one of the companies, Facebook, has invested hugely. But AI is something like invested by all top companies, right? We recently see the OpenAI investment round as well, which was, I think, record breaking.
Yep.
So
And I
this is
think
going to
yeah, in terms of general usage also, Meta was just a product. People are still using AR and VR, which was the idea behind Metaverse. So people are still using it. That technology is still being used. But AI, of course, it has been like developing since the last 20-25 years. People have been working on AI, and now you are seeing the fruits of it. So definitely AI is here to stay. I would like to add to that.
yeah.
There's another question. Can the cost go up if tomorrow OpenAI decides to increase their API costs? Uh, we've got this covered. So if you go with a yearly commitment or something like this, you will not be paying anything extra. Whatever the rates were fixed in the beginning, they are the ones which are going to stay for the whole year. If you're going for a yearly plan, if you're going for pay as you go, if the pricing changes tomorrow, yeah, there are possibilities the pricing might go up, but most probably for a year, if you are going for a yearly package or something like that, then definitely you can lock in those prices, so you can be safe on that end as well.
Okay. So for solutions like who are using OpenAI or maybe Watson API, it depends on the company, right? Mother company, whether they will decide. But I can tell you about the trend. So AI technologies and other things is getting more advanced by the day. And the trend for last few years is the costs are getting actually lower, not the higher, other way around. So there is other, with the investment and other things coming, there is the chance that it will get even lower. And that is the trend actually. The trend is not that, okay, the cost will go higher, but there is a chance because it depends on the company, but there are few people's that are providing, right? All the top companies are providing API. So most likely it will go down, not go up.
I think we can wind up with this. If there are any more questions, guys, please let us know. Yeah, there is one more. Thank you for your session, guys. One question: what are the new features in your pipeline? So there are a lot of new features coming in, and so there are features wherein you will have a virtual assistant. So that is coming in next year. So we'll be releasing it to all the existing customers as well. So wherein the virtual agent will be there. You can ask the virtual agent any kind of questions that you might have, and it will have the access to the whole knowledge base. So sort of like an assistant for you, but it will be a AI assistant who will be able to tackle any kind of questions. It will gather, like if you want to know something about the customer, how many things did this guy purchase in the last 3 months? So it will pull it up for you. It will tell you directly. So this kind of new advancements we are doing. We are also doing the callings as well. So AI will be able to call and suppose you have an order and you want the AI to send you a reminder, so saying the order is coming, it's on its way. Are you available at home? Where do you want to keep it? Maybe at your doorstep or something like this. So this feature also we are rolling out early next year. So that's in the first quarter or the second quarter by max. So that is also another interesting feature where the AI will call you and it will ask you, tell you. So there is an order coming up, so you can interact with the AI who is calling, and you can change the order, or you can modify your order or your delivery. All these kind of features are coming up. I think that's it, and we are up to 1 hour now. So yeah, thank you so much everyone for joining for today's session, and it was really insightful, Mr. Tauhid. Thank you for all your inputs. And I hope I will see you guys on our next webinar. And if you have any kind of questions, or if you want to schedule a demo for the solution, just reach out to us through our website, iana.com, and we'll be very happy to help you out. Thank you so much, guys, for joining once again. And
Thanks again.
see you guys.